Hi all you countries, welcome down under to Melbourne with Bam Bam. All you countries, like, cause I can't say they will cut it out, eh? You like that, you know what I mean? So we're gonna go and see the Usos. Justin Tafa, his first fight in coming up. Ugliest. This guy has got my clothes on head to toe, like this guy. That's my jacket. Oh my. They're my pants too.
We're heading to the penthouse.
Remember we did that bench press ages ago and you were shaking? We went to this bench press once in Thailand and everyone did it and then Junior went.
You didn't even help me. You're the strength, dude. You know, what's going on with this guy?
Bro, ask him. I'm bodybuilding soon.
That is the ugliest jacket I've seen in a while.
Nah, Wuss, it's his grandfather's.
Lick your lips.
Just got my present from also Justin. Tougher gang. We're doing some bad men things, you know what I mean? Shuttles. Gee.
I don't like superheroes that are limited by their suits. Ant-Man's suit. Why can't we just put someone who's better than Ant-Man in the suit? What's the suit he wears?
I don't think he actually has the power himself. I think it's just
So
the suit.
he's like a worse version of Iron Man. If Iron Man's so strong, why doesn't he just make 100 Iron Mans?
I think, don't they do that in a movie and it goes horribly wrong?
They did that.
3, 2.
56,000 plus will pack the house Sunday at UFC 243. One half of that main event joins Chael and I now. At what point did you realize that you had world championship potential?
Honestly, it wasn't until I had started climbing the ranks, until I was about number 6, I didn't realize that I could go the whole way. I can take the crown.
Do you prefer facing a guy who has that stand-up pedigree, or would you prefer someone who you know you have the distinct advantage in stand-up, maybe a guy who's more of a grappling base?
You know, both have the pros and cons. He's got a unique style that's unique to him, and I just have to try and manipulate my training in any way possible to just work my strengths instead of trying to prepare against his. You know what I don't understand either with the superheroes? Like, they could be better if they did any sort of combat training. Imagine if the Hulk did jiu-jitsu. Up. No one would beat him. Thank you.
Nah, this is cool. It's a long way from the Rahway Rec Center where I made my
At the top?
Yeah.
debut.
Yeah, so we're
freaking
shooting
15
show
years ago,
out
whatever
of
it was, 10 years ago.
Nice and quiet.
Al, this is a tough guy contest. If somebody said Al Iaquinta is the toughest guy in the UFC, nobody would argue with him. If somebody said Dan Hooker was the toughest guy in the UFC, nobody dismisses that as a bad statement.
The tough guy thing should cancel itself out. And you're really going to see who the better fighter is. And I think all day, in every sense of the word, I'm just a better, more technical fighter, up and down.
Al, thanks so much, and best of luck in the fight.
Thank you very much.
All right, Melbourne, we're ready to go with the open workouts. Welcome to Hangman, Dan Hooker. How excited are you to co-headline what many would argue is the biggest show of 2019?
Yeah, it's going to be pretty crazy, man. Fighting in front of that many people. Biggest show. This is my 13th UFC fight, so I'm looking forward to it.
You've been pretty good at calling your shot. You asked for Raging Al Iaquinta. Thoughts on the matchup here Sunday?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. There's coming off the first round knockout, but there's 3 of my last 4 have all been round 1 knockouts, so expect a fast start. I'm saying that.
8 UFC wins, all of them by stoppage. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hangman, Dan Hooker. One of the biggest superstars on this UFC roster, top to bottom, broken native, the last last Stylebender and the UFC interim middleweight champion, Israel Adesanya. Congratulations on a big one coming up on Sunday. How was the fight to be done for you yesterday?
So far, it's been great. Yeah, even today, I was like, you know what, I just want to chill. But when you come up here, man, you guys just give it so much, and I'm like, let's go.
So when you were sitting in the nosebleeds in UFC 193, watching that card, did you have grand visions that a few years later you would be headlining Oil Stadium?
If you've been following me for a long time, everything I've done, I've been calling it. And even at UFC 193 right here, and now here we are, I'm about to headline the whole place and shock the world again.
Last thing, in terms of Robert Whittaker and how he stacks up to previous opponents, anything to say on him before we let you fly?
For me, the real goal is beating him, because he's a warrior. He's got that Modi blood in him, and he's not my first Modi I fought, trust me. If you don't have your tickets, make sure you get your tickets, because trust me, we're going to blow that place up. Y'all ready? Let's go!
Let's go to the last Stylebender, Israel Adesanya!
How are you? You're so nervous.
I'm not nervous.
I can just feel it over it.
In these parts, they just don't come much more popular or charismatic. The number 14 ranked heavyweight in the world, Tai Tuivasa. But who the hell expect? We all know the answer to that. Cause feel is right. You got a huge fan base. I mean, hear these people. You're going to be walking out in front of 55, 60,000 people on Sunday morning. You excited to make that walk?
I love you, Australia, man. I love fighting here. I love fighting for my people, man. Let's represent this Sunday, eh?
Ladies and gentlemen, there he is, Tai Tuivasa. He is the number 6 ranked lightweight in the world. Please welcome Beijing Iaquinta. What was the upside to this fight for you? Was it to come to Australia, co-main event?
This is it, man. Australia. I love the Australian people. I fought here in Sydney a couple years back, came back again. I love Australia, the people here, you guys work hard, play hard, and I'm looking forward to fighting. I wish the fight was tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is Beijing Iaquinta. Now we bring out the man around which this fight card was built. Please welcome the UFC middleweight champion of the world, the Regal, Robert Whittaker. These people are all here for you. Got to be pretty special for you to see this matchup.
Thank you guys for hanging out, waiting for me. Gotta put on a little show. Yeah, he's my biggest threat today, only because he's the next fight. The next fight's always the biggest threat. But I'm going in this the best I've ever been. Let me tell you that. You guys saw it. He's the best I've ever been.
The middleweight champ,